Hey, what's going on, ladies and gentlemen? My name is Rage, and we are back today with the latest and greatest data mines of what to expect in the coming week here in terms of what we're seeing now that the game files have been updated now. Guys, without further ado, I do want to quite quickly point out here that there is also the launching here of the Hellfire Dimension event. Remember, available under events here, that this event respectively is going to require non-mythic mutant characters to go through this event. So just something to be on the lookout for. If it's difficult, I'll definitely make some guides and see how we can use some synergies and teams that worked. But otherwise, I don't expect it to be too crazy. We'll see in the meantime. We never know how they balance these things, especially with some of the enemies that we're up against. Definitely will be interesting. I also want to point out, guys, remember at reset today as well, Rachel Summers is officially coming into the antimatter store, so you can purchase shards of her with your antimatter materials and resources. And then also this is Sebastian Shaw leaderboard event, which also includes the spending of campaign energy, and this one I believe is only for 3 days, so a very limited time event there that we can take advantage of if you're interested. Okay, now let's talk about what's coming up here in terms of the pipeline for future events. We have this new Alliance event that's called the Raid Warzone. Kind of similar to what we've seen in the past year, but the only difference now is there's going to be actually the earning of Azazel Diamond Orb Fragments and Armory 20 Orb Fragments from participation with your Alliance and things like Raid, Cosmic Crucible, and War. So be on the lookout for that. That seems like that's going to be, basically following suit with what we saw with Fantastic Four. Now it's going to be themed around the Hellfire Club, which obviously makes sense. We have Rachel Summers being the next Strike Pass character here, so we'll get her being as part of season 93, so shards they're available for us to grab. The Broken King month 2, this is starting up pretty quickly here, but this is really cool. There was actually a line in there that said that there's going to be some null diamonds available through a leaderboard event. Don't see any details in the data mines just yet with respect to what we need to do, but we just know that there's data mines signaling this event, and we'll likely see more information in the coming week, or maybe in a few days they'll update that and add that in. But either way, null diamonds are around the corner. We have also the preparation here of the Invasion Blastar event, so obviously requiring the new Conquerors tag, similar to kind of the first chapter where we had Harbinger characters. Conquerors would then officially include any of the newly released teams, which in this case would include the Hellfire Club, and then as well, obviously, the new Insidious 6, so something to be on the lookout for there. Insidious 6 release order, speaking of which, we saw with the earlier data mine that Scorpion is going to be the first character out of the 3. Then it's going to be Hobgoblin, and wrapping things up here with Superior Spider-Man. Very exciting additions into the game, especially with how they kind of fit in with some of the other Sinister 6, Superior 6 characters. I know I'm definitely pumped for that. Broken King week 5, so this is the following week, but we'll see that there's actually going to be the spending of campaign energy, playing Battle World, and as well playing Cosmic Crucible with a Curse is going to earn us points in addition to KNULL Shards. So they're looking to actually add a KNULL Shards to be a reward there, which is awesome to see. For those of you that don't have engagement in Battle World, now there's going to be another way to actually earn shards, so I'm glad they've incorporated that. Playing Blitz with a Scorpion is also going to give you exclusive rewards, which we've typically seen in the past with some of these command center events where they do give you a limited time reward for, obviously getting those earlier character releases there. And then last but not least, we also saw a glimpse here of the new Path to Scorpion Orb. So this is obviously following suit from the Hellfire Club, but it looks like this is going to contain shards of Scorpion, Vulture, and Shocker. For those of you that haven't maxed those characters out yet, we had that opportunity to maximize with the diamonds being part of that multiversal global milestone, which is great. And then obviously shards of Scorpion also being available as that first newly released Insidious 6. So that is it right now, guys, in a nutshell. We'll be back with more content, but do let me know down in the comments below how you guys feel about it. There's also some null diamonds coming, so that's definitely something exciting for, especially if you've maximized them already with the 7 red from the current event that we have right now in the command center. So definitely always nice to see what's coming up, and then we can best prepare for these events as well as new character shots on our way. So thank you for your time as always, guys, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.